Hello, good evening and welcome to Citi News Daily with Pearl Akanya Ofori. Our top story, following the scandal that hits the bulk oil storage and transportation company, Ghana's energy minister says no individual is now allowed to lift fuel from the company. Details shortly. Ghana's Energy Minister Boakye Ejiakor has told Parliament that no individual is now allowed to lift contaminated fuel from the bulk oil storage and transportation company. This, he says, forms part of interim measures to prevent the supply of contaminated fuel onto the market, following the Boss scandal where some 5 million litres of substandard fuel was brought onto the market by Mevin Pina Energy. Responding to questions on the floor of Parliament, Boakye Ejiakor said the ministerial committee charged with investigating the scandal had not completed its work, but their report will be submitted to the Mines and Energy Committee of Parliament once it is done.
One of the interim measures is that no longer will individuals be allowed to lift contaminated products out of bulk. Second, we also noted that as soon as products were lifted out of bulk, you lost control of its track. As an interim measure, it is only Boss with this DVR that can now lift products to designated end-use consumers under the care and control of Boss. No longer are private traffickers allowed to lift products to unknown destinations. These came up during the preliminary conducted by MPA itself, which preliminary results were released into the public. So we are taking options which can remediate some of these deficiencies and shortfalls and make them administrative ruling for them.
Let's bring you this health-related story. And nurses at the Ankaful Psychiatric Hospital in the Central Region have locked out their patient in an attempt to get their medical director, Dr. Eugene Dodoye, removed from his post. They are accusing the medical director of maladministration and showing gross disrespect to his subordinates. The nurses earlier gave government a 3-day ultimatum and threatened to declare a strike if government failed to heed their calls. The nurses say 3 weeks after they petitioned the health ministry over the issue, nothing has been done about their grievances. This, they say, pushed them to declare a strike today. Now, workers of the Judicial Service are up in arms over the withdrawal of their rent allowance by the Finance Ministry. Some of the workers this morning besieged the office of the President of the Judicial Service Staff Association of Ghana, demanding for an immediate strike after an ultimatum given to government to restore their allowances elapsed. The Finance Ministry in August withdrew the rent allowance for the Judicial Service staff, despite an approval of same by the previous government in November 2016. The chairman of the National Peace Council, Reverend Emmanuel Asante, wants Ghanaians to question the police and not the Akufo-Addo government over the spate of hooliganism by some pro-NPP youth groups. Many have blamed the Akufo-Addo government for the violent conduct of these youth groups. But speaking to Citi News Daily after a public lecture on vigilantism at the Faculty of Law at the Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration, Reverend Asante called on Ghanaians to hold the police accountable, since they have the mandate to keep public peace. And that does it for Citi News Daily on Citi TV. My name is Pearl Akanya Ofori. Thanks so much for watching.
Second Image International admissions in progress. Courses available include hairdressing, beauty therapy and fashion. Call us on 0243 331 999. Evening and weekend classes are also available.